Hello, friends. This is the program Empire of Lies, where we discuss manipulation and disinformation in the Russian media. Rhetoric rules. Reality, Skabeeva's latest episode features demonstrations of new types of weapons, accusations of corruption, the devaluation of neighboring sovereignty, and theatrical stories about traitors. It would seem like a simple collection of aggressive propaganda fragments. But if you look beyond the intonation and emotion, and at what is being said, you'll discover a coherent, well-thought-out agenda. It's not just addressed to a domestic audience, it's designed for European viewers. And its meaning must be understood without panic, but with a clear understanding of the risks. The first message, strength as legitimation. A recurring theme, we have created /tested/ are about to introduce unique weapons. We control the geography of our strikes. We are not afraid of the response. These aren't technical reports but political manifestos. Wielding power means you have the right to dictate the rules. For domestic audiences, such rhetoric constructs the image of a protective state, which strengthens loyalty. For external audiences, it's a signal to test the adversary's patience, and simultaneously a tool of blackmail in negotiations. With this new leverage, concessions can be demanded without formal negotiations. Its goal isn't a realistic demonstration of capabilities, this is often exaggerated, but a redrawing of the balance of perceptions. Poseidon, or yes, that too. It's very symbolic. The presence of Poseidon immediately makes me feel so good. The British will prepare. Well, but in reality, how long can the British spend underwater? You're wrong to think that. They've become so spirited. I just don't know. Today, the Belgian defense minister declared that if Moscow... Wipe Moscow out? Yes. He said that if Moscow strikes the heart of NATO... Yes. Brussels, right? Yes. We'll wipe Moscow out right away, and we'll sweep it away. Now we'll erase it, now we'll sweep it away, because, most importantly, for some reason he says we won't launch a nuclear strike on the BPS. Am I right in thinking that he's a civilian? Well, all their defense ministers are, it's just a matter of regulations. Am I right in thinking that he doesn't make any military decisions? Well, yes. Well, didn't you see Ursula? Ursula, who was she there? Was she a big-time defense minister? Yes, she was. What did you expect? Ali Strass, remember, the Prime Minister on a tank? Well, that was just a comedy. Second, delegitimizing the opponent through personal stories. The text often includes attempts to devalue the opponent's political leader, calling them cowardly, insignificant, accusing them of corruption, and ascribing selfish motives to them. This is a strategy of dehumanizing the political opponent. If the leader is a fraud and a traitor, then any of their demands are worthless. For external audiences, such rhetoric plays a different role. It constructs a narrative of, we are moral, they are corrupt, which justifies harsh measures and diminishes international sympathy for the aggrieved party. Third, normalizing the inevitability of confrontation. Phrases about a long war, the need to exhaust the enemy's economy, and we will act preemptively, create the sense that conflict is a permanent fact, not an exception. This undermines hopes for quick diplomatic solutions and accustoms the audience to the idea that the only sensible path is preparation and mobilization. For Europe, this is a dangerous message. It seeks to protract the conflict, forcing us to adapt to a new reality of costs and risks. Fourth, instrumentalization of law and history. The text frequently attempts to rewrite or recode history. Ukraine never existed. They were always under someone. This isn't an academic debate. It's preparing the legal and moral groundwork for territorial claims. History is transformed into a tool for legitimizing current actions. If this never happened, current claims can be dismissed as the restoration of historical justice. For European readers, this is a signal. This isn't about diplomacy, but about long-term projects to reshape maps and identities. Fifth, internal consolidation through an external enemy. Domestic critics and genuine dissatisfaction with mobilization are either attributed to a fifth column or to thieves, incompetence, and traitors. This is a classic technique, channeling social tension into the realm of external threat, internal unity. The consequence for Europe is the risk of instability, not only in the enemy, but also in neighboring countries. Information operations, economic pressure, and soft power are used to fuel a conflict scenario. Think, analyze, draw conclusions, and don't be fooled. This was the program Empire of Lies.